White Paws is a black cat who lives in the house. The house is situated in the outskirts, quite near a forest. But Cat White Paws never goes there alone because he heard about small forest people. He heard about them a lot of times. The forest people don't like cats, and they also don't like when kids go to a forest without grown ups. White Paws was told about it by his friend, a small brownie, an elf whom he had sheltered in the house a year ago. Of course, nobody in the house guessed that this mischievous child had settled there. Everybody thought that all that happened there was due to the cat White Paws. White Paws, was it you who overturned a glass with juice? Said Erwin every morning indignantly. How many times can I say to you that cats must not drink juice and that mom left your milk in the kitchen? And why does she bring you juice to your bedroom and leaves everything for me in the kitchen? Asked White Paws in his turn. Because you're a cat, and mom says that cats should eat in a kitchen. A kitchen is a place for cats, explained Erwin. Your mother doesn't know cats. She doesn't understand them. Milk. As if I'm a baby, grumbled the cat. What if I also want juice? Cats can't drink juice. They have special diet, cat's food. They can lose their color if they use juice. And no matter how many times the cat asked juice for breakfast, Erwin didn't agree to give it. Of course, White Paws couldn't tell that he had a small friend, Brownie. He could not do it because Erwin, the younger brother, was afraid of brownies, even though it was an elf. And though Brownie was very nice and absolutely not ugly in appearance, he couldn't be shown to Erwin anyway. Brownie looked like other people, only 10 times smaller than any human baby. He ate people's food and refused to eat mice, though Cat Whitepaws often persuaded him to taste his favorite dish. And of course, Brownie couldn't eat tinned meat for cats. But then he liked everything that was given to Erwin, especially juice. What milk can be compared with juice when you're already 7 years old? For Brownie, though he was quite tiny, was already 7, just like Erwin. That is why the cat had to steal food so as to feed his voracious friend. As for Erwin, he had to pull Cat's tail, and though he did it many times a day, the cat went on stealing and making a mess in the house. And what is more, every day he invented a new filthy trick. Of course, nobody in the family knew that it wasn't the cat who overturned glasses of juice in the morning and polished the walls with sour cream and constantly tore paper in the toilet. Mother had to put there new rolls of paper every day. Of course, at first, she thought it was Erwin who set afloat toilet paper ships in the toilet, but Erwin gave his word of honor that it wasn't him. Then everybody guessed that it was Cat White Paws. The cat didn't confess to anything, but he also didn't deny anything. And that is why the words constantly heard in the house were, White Paws, is it you again? Once, Dad even wished the cat to live in the yard with Rexy. Rexy has a large warm dog house, and Cat Whitepaws often visits him. He stays there half of the day, communicating with Rexy. Nobody in the family knows what they're talking about for such a long time. Only Erwin knows. Cat Whitepaws tells Erwin everything that Rexy tells him, for Erwin is not allowed to rest in Rexy's doghouse, even though it is so nice there. much better than in the house. And it's so cozy, warm, and clean. But mother says that it's clean only in the house. That is why everybody walks there barefooted and wears shoes in the street. And one must not walk barefooted outside and must not get inside a doghouse. For mother and father don't get inside dog houses. How nice it would be if they did. And Erwin is not allowed to go out without permission. All this is due to Cat Whitepaws, of course. One day after breakfast, Cat Whitepaws, as usual, went to talk with his friend Rexy. Mother was planting flowers in the garden. Father was at work. Alex, the elder brother, was sitting in the computer. Only Erwin had nothing to do. He walked from one room to another and invented how to spend his time. So Cat Whitepaws immediately helped Erwin. He gave him a few wonderful ideas because Cat Whitepaws had an inspiration. He was the one in the family who always generated nice ideas, exciting ideas, acceptable, and everybody was happy after all. So Erwin immediately agreed to what Cat Whitepaws suggested.